Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, we're taking a look at another liquor. Or more specifically, liqueur.
We do a lot of those lately.
Yeah, but, you know, that's how it is. So, what are we looking at today?
This is Cedilla.
Mm-hmm.
It is an acai, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Acai Liqueur out of Brazil. Mm-hmm. The information that I found on it is it's there. It's a liqueur. It's from Brazil. Mm-hmm. It's made from a company called Leblon. Mm-hmm. Leblon is most famous for their cachaça.
Okay.
So if you know what that is, then, and for those out there that have heard of Leblon and their cachaça, then you may know what we're getting into with this, but we don't know what we're getting into this because we've never tried their cachaça. So this will be, our first foray into one of their products. They also have another product called Reserva Especial. And that one intrigues me because it looks to be some type of they call it a distillate on the website, but they never say what exactly it is. Is it a liqueur? Is it a rum of some type? Is it a whiskey of some type? I'm not really sure, but if I had to guess, it would have to lean into the dark rum type territory. Because of the way they describe this stuff. Okay. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about their Cedilla.
So, you know how I always do. This comes with a book attached to it, with literature. Let's see what we got. This is a long paragraph. Made from acai, the berry that cries. Cedilla is a macerated fruit liqueur created at the Maison Leblon. Expertly blended by master distiller Giles Merlet. Cedilla starts with hand-picked Sambazan acai berries from the Amazon region in Brazil. Macerated and blended with the highest quality Alambique cachca from the Maison Leblon in Patois de Minas, Brazil. The result is a rich, fruity flavor with complex chocolate, spice, and berry notes. Drink neat over ice with soda or as an accent to your favorite cocktail.
You really fumbled into that one.
Yeah, I don't read Spanish that well. So, and then there's some other stuff, and there's some cocktails. The accent for your cocktail. Interesting.
So, good that that's there because Leblon, I say this with all due respect. Your website is broken. You need to get someone in there to fix it because when I tried clicking on the cocktail section in your website, it would not work. Like you have to go through a back door and a trap door and a doggy door just to get to some cocktail recipes. Because I was interested to see what was going on.
There's like 3 or 4 pages of cocktail recipes here, so you good.
And that's neat. Fix your website.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to read the back of this then because it's mostly the same thing. But let's get right down to it. Chocolate notes, spices. I'm trying to see what, I'm curious about that.
Off the smell, I'm not getting chocolate notes. I'm getting more of a grape soda vibe.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But let's see what we got here. Once again, alcohol heroes. If y'all want to get us some shot glasses, you got better jump on us before we get too famous. They're looking hella used. Okay. We went from Malta to Brazil.
Pretty good. I definitely get the spices. The chocolate is on the back end.
On the very back end, deep in the back. Okay, I see.
Specifically dark chocolate.
What is your alcohol content? 25% ACL by volume.
I can see this being enjoyed over ice. Yeah, those chocolate notes are definitely coming in. I like it.
The more you drink it, the more the chocolate notes make themselves known.
But it's not an overwhelming chocolate.
Like it's just enough
to let you know I'm here.
This is actually not bad, Cedilla. Not bad at all. I'm getting ideas too.
This is another one that that serves as a backdrop to cocktails.
Now, so here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out on this, because you know our next episode I make a cocktail from this, and you tell me what you think based on what you tasted, what you read, and what they tell you should be tasting.
Okay.
We can go two ways. We can do something summery and fruity, or to accentuate it's sweet and berry notes, or we can do something daring and probably dangerous and accentuate the chocolate note. Because you want to know what I thought of when I tasted this and those chocolate notes came up? What? Those candies with the cherries inside the chocolate.
Cherry cordial?
Yeah. And I'm wondering, could that translate into a drink?
We could try it. Like a cherry-based liqueur mixed with this. Is that what you're thinking? Like a vodka base that's just random on the top. I don't know if vodka's the best. I think
That
vodka would
might be the best, considering what we're working with. I'm also thinking so this is gonna sound weird, but I'm also thinking that this would be the base. But the reason I'm hesitant on that notion is because this is already pretty mild as far as the alcohol content. You would want to fortify it a little with a base spirit. You choose vodka when you want to go safe. What you could also do though as well, which may be taking a chance a little bit, but also would make sense. You could use their cachaça. You could fortify it with their cachaça.
At that juncture, you're probably not doing cordial anymore, cherry cordial anymore. But it's good to explore. Let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But so here's the thing: we would have to track down their cachaça. We don't know if it's at the liquor store that we got this, so we would be taking a chance on that. Vodka may be the best way to go, but something smooth that will go with those flavors.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking about right now. And also because you seem to speak on this a lot, we wouldn't be using any citrus.
Yeah.
If we go in that direction.
We do a lot of citrus. Okay. I like that. So we gotta track down, what is it?
Cachaça. Their cachaça. Leblon cachaça.
Okay.
If we don't get it, we'll get the... Because I get the sneaking suspicion that this stuff is rarely sold in liquor stores. Because when I was perusing their website, they basically were like, buy it online at these websites and whatnot. So that's not to say it doesn't get around in the United States, but also I don't think it gets around too many liquor stores in the United States, because let's be honest, this suddenly popped up in our liquor store randomly within the past few weeks. And they had those bottles and then that's it. So maybe they got this by happenstance, who knows?
Yeah.
But I mean, they got a good product. I dig it. I'm already thinking about what I want to do with it. We already have a concept for a cocktail. Now, whether or not we can deliver on that, that remains to be seen.
Okay. So that's the plan for next episode. Next episode, we're going to go through with our cocktail, track down
Leblon cachaça.
Right, we're going to track down Leblon cachaça, and we're going to incorporate it, see what we get. Final rating?
7.5.
7.
Okay.
I don't have a reason why. I just think that it could be better. Once again, it's one of those that's more of a backdrop to a cocktail. And while you can drink it on your own, personally, I think over ice is the best for it, but I would get bored with it after a while. I'd need to mix it with other things.
Okay, well, we about to see what this makes, because keep in mind, we're going way off the radar of what they suggest on their website. The recipes that I found, they were typical. Ironically, they didn't do an old fashioned with this stuff, but I mean, I wouldn't expect them to do that. But it pretty much hums along the same notes. Your citrus, another spirit, that type of thing. Of course, they make a caprahina.
I'm looking at it, the acai caprahina, and they use the Leblon.
And because that's what they're famous for. Like that was another thing. Like they had their recipes, and then they had their caprahina, whatever how you say it. So yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie on that.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you'll be notified of any new content that we put up on the channel. Like I said, I always say this, Wednesdays and Saturdays, that's our schedule until further notice, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Be sure to check us out on Twitter. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. And until next time, peace. Get that little drop out.